Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for absorbing positive knowledge. Before God, we are all equally wise and equally foolish. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. Technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. Everyone should be respected as an individual, but no one idolized. The only source of knowledge is experience. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. I'm not only a pacifist, but a militant pacifist. I am willing to fight for peace. Nothing will end war unless the people themselves refuse to go to war. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking.